Southern California finds itself grappling with a devastating start to the new year. The region is engulfed in flames, with wildfires spreading rapidly and causing widespread panic. Wildfires are raging across the region, bringing destruction and fear to communities from Santa Barbara to San Diego. The relentless flames have forced thousands to evacuate their homes, leaving behind everything they own. Thousands of acres have been scorched, and homes and businesses have been reduced to ash. The economic impact is expected to be enormous, with many livelihoods destroyed in the blink of an eye. The fires are driven by powerful Santa Ana winds and fueled by years of drought. These conditions have created a perfect storm, making it incredibly difficult to control the blazes. The situation remains critical as firefighters battle tirelessly to contain the blazes. Their efforts are heroic, but the sheer scale of the fires makes their task daunting. The human cost of these fires is already tragically apparent. Families have been displaced and communities are struggling to cope with the loss and uncertainty. Fatalities have been reported, and the number is expected to rise. Emergency services are stretched thin, trying to manage the crisis and provide aid to those in need. Many firefighters and residents have sustained injuries. Hospitals are working around the clock to treat the wounded, adding to the strain on local resources. The fires are a stark reminder of the ever-present threat of wildfires in this part of the world. As the flames continue to rage, the resilience and spirit of the affected communities will be tested like never before. The most destructive of the current blazes is the Palisades Fire. This fire ignited near the Getty Center and rapidly spread through the dry brush of the Santa Monica Mountains. The fire exploded in size, fueled by the strong Santa Ana winds. It quickly threatened the communities of Pacific Palisades and Malibu. This area has a long and tragic history with wildfires. Residents in these affluent communities found themselves once again facing the terrifying reality of wildfire. The firestorm evoked memories of past disasters. It served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of even the most idyllic locations to the power of nature. As the flames advanced, authorities issued mandatory evacuation orders. Tens of thousands of residents were forced to flee their homes. The scale of the evacuations is staggering. It speaks to the very real danger posed by these rapidly spreading fires. Many sought refuge in emergency shelters, while others stayed with family and friends outside the fire zone. The evacuations have caused widespread disruption. Highways are jammed with evacuees and emergency vehicles. The air is thick with smoke, creating hazardous breathing conditions. This mass displacement only adds to the stress and trauma of an already terrifying situation. Section 4. A perfect storm: wind, drought, and desperation. The intensity of these fires is directly linked to the convergence of several factors, creating a perfect storm of conditions that make wildfires more destructive than ever before. Years of drought have left the vegetation tinder dry, turning forests and fields into a vast expanse of kindling. This creates ideal conditions for wildfires to ignite and spread rapidly, often with little warning. The Santa Ana winds with their fierce gusts exacerbate the problem, driving flames across the landscape at alarming speeds. These winds act like bellows, pushing the flames and embers further and faster, making containment efforts incredibly challenging. Climate change is believed to be playing a role in these more frequent and severe wildfires, altering the natural balance and increasing the risk. Rising temperatures and changing weather patterns are contributing to the drier conditions, making the environment more susceptible to fires. This makes it clear that these fires are not just a local problem, but a symptom of a much larger issue that affects us all. They are a symptom of a much larger global crisis, one that requires urgent attention and action from the global community. Section 5. A state and nation respond: aid flows as fires rage. California Governor Gavin Newsom declared a state of emergency in the affected counties, emphasizing the urgent need for resources and coordinated efforts. This declaration unlocks crucial state resources and funding to combat the fires and assist those impacted. Fire trucks and emergency response teams have been mobilized to the hardest-hit areas. President Joe Biden has also approved federal disaster assistance, ensuring that the state receives the necessary support from the federal government. This will provide additional support to the state and local agencies on the front lines, enhancing their ability to respond effectively to the crisis. The president's action underscores the severity of the situation and the need for a coordinated national response. The National Guard has also been deployed to assist in the efforts. Firefighting crews from across the state and beyond have been deployed to help battle the blazes. These teams are working tirelessly, often in grueling conditions to contain the fires. Their bravery and dedication are a testament to their commitment to protecting lives and property. The collective effort of these heroes is crucial in mitigating the disaster's impact.